Hello, everybody. Welcome to our family room. I am so glad that you have decided to join us today. I am here with my good friend Surfer Tim. Surfer Tim, can you say hi to everybody today? Dude, little dudes, dudettes, family dudes and dudes, you are so cool, dude. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while, Surfer Tim. I know, dude, you've been like having me in that like that box, dude. Is like, yo, let me out. I've heard Carlito. Hey, Carlito, yeah, he's my friend, dude. Is he your friend? He is so my friend, dude. He like loves just hanging out. We like catch some waves, like, yo, let's go surfing. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure Carlito goes surfing with you. Well, he tries, dude, but I just get on there. He grabs some like ankle biters, dude, and he just goes off, dude. But he's my friend, dude. Oh, so you call each other friends? Yeah, dude. Like you, you're my friend too, dude. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Pastor, dude. I mean, Pastor, dude. That's all right. That's all right. So you have several friends? Yeah, dude, I like have tons of puppy friends, dude. They're just like we hang out and we talk, and they're like really cool folk, dude. They're just like so cool, gnarly. I hear you, man. Well, today, everybody, we are continuing our series on friendship, and we will talk today about friendship with friends. Oh, dude, I love that, dude. That's so awesome. Again, we are the Children Ministries Department, and in collaboration with the Family Ministries Department of the North American Division, we bring you this 15-minute chat that is for the whole entire family. So we will have with us today Dr. Pamela and Claudio Consuegra from Family Ministries there at the North American Division. And then after them, we will see Ms. Sherry Urig from the Children's Ministries Department that has something special for children. So let's not take more time talking. Let's go ahead and hear this chat that is going to be so awesome. Yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's do it. Dr. Consuegra, it is your time. Thank you.
Hey, Pastor Jerry, thank you so much. And I'm glad you have a good friend with
Yes.
you. We hadn't met him before. Can your friend wave? I like your friend to wave. There you go. All right. Well, we're talking about friendship with friends, and you would think, well, that's kind of redundant. How come we're talking about friendship with friends? That makes sense to have friends if we have friendship. But what we're saying is that in order to have friends, we need to be friendly. We need to develop those relationships. So we want to tell you, parents, how you can guide, how you can help your children to have good friends and good relationship with their friends. And the first thing is that you need to teach your children that everyone has value in the eyes of God. Of course, we want to have our kids have the best friends possible, and so it's good to guide them to make the right choices. But at the same time, we have to teach them to not discriminate with those who may be a little different than them. In fact, we should encourage them to also make friends with those who are different. Maybe they speak different. Maybe they were born in a different place. Maybe they have a different color of skin. We're all made in God's image, and so it's good to develop relationships with others, even if they don't look like us, and maybe I should say, especially if they don't look like us.
And here's another point for you moms and dads. You need to teach your children what a positive friend looks like. And a great way to do that is point out positive attributes that you notice in their friends. For example, let's say your child is homesick one day and a friend calls to check on them. Well, it's a great thing for you to say, you know what? I like how Johnny called today to check on you. That's a good friend. He called to make sure that you were feeling better after you were sick. Or another example could be say you've had a sleepover at your home with a lot of your child's friends have come over, and the next morning, one of the children you notice especially gets up and they help clean up everything. Well, take note of that and say, you know, I like how that friend helped you clean up. That's a good friend. They took some responsibility and shared in the workload. And by doing that, just pointing out those positive attributes, our children will learn what a good friend looks like.
In fact, when we talk about having good friends, we think, well, we want our kids to have the best of friends. But if you want your kids to have good friends, you need to teach your children to be good friends. You have to, or they have to, we all have to be good to others. We can't just expect the others to be nice to us. So teach your children to be respectful, to be kind, to be unselfish, to be loving to others, because by doing that, you will receive some of that in return.
And you know, moms and dads, another great thing to teach our children is we need to teach them not to prioritize their friends based on popularity. It's not the most popular kids that they should choose. Maybe we remember ourselves growing up, and perhaps there were times when we were teenagers that we really wanted to be with the in crowd. We wanted to be with the popular kids or be accepted. But we need to teach our children that there are things that matter a lot more to a friend than just how popular they may be.
Of course, as in any other relationship, you can expect some drama, especially with kids. Oh, so sometimes they hurt each other's feelings. Sometimes maybe one of your kids' friends didn't want to play with them, and then your child is crying. And of course, the normal reaction as a parent is you want to put your hands around that other kid's neck, but you don't want to do that. It's better if they try to solve those things themselves, but expect those things to happen. They're not always going to get along. They're not always going to be happy. They're not always going to share. Expect that. That's how they learn to develop relationships and to solve problems. So don't intervene too quickly. Allow them to work out their own differences.
And one of the best things you can do is keep the lines of communication open. Be a good listener. Talk to your children. You know, there's so many opportunities throughout the day, just little tidbits of time when we can talk to our children about their friends. For example, even around the dinner table, tell me about something fun you did with your friend at school today. Or, what makes a good friend? Why is he or she a good friend to you? What do they do that you value? Having those little conversations are so important because the day may be coming when you may need to talk about the challenges they're having in a friendship. Tell me why what they did hurt you, or what are the challenges? So moms and dads, keep a listening ear and an open mind to those little tidbits of time.
One more thing you need to keep in mind. Sometimes it's better to end a friendship. If the friendship is toxic, if it's negative, if it's not good for your child, talk to your child. Help them to see that those friendships, those relationships are not good and convenient for them, and help them to set them aside carefully and nicely, but it's better for them. So they don't always just have to be friends and absorb the bad things. Help them to also reject the things that are not good for them. But you know, we have good friends with us too, and one of them is Miss Sherry. And Miss Sherry is going to talk to you about friendship and making friends in the right way. Come on, Miss Sherry, tell us.
Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? Good, great. Well, you know, some kids just naturally make good friends, just as Pamela and Claudia was talking about. But for others, making good friends can be a little more difficult and challenging. Did you know that studies have shown that just having one friend helps a child's emotional well-being as well as their scholastic well-being? And as Pam was talking about having a discussion around the dinner table or maybe on family night, well, I have some little cards right here that you can download these for free from the site called teacherspayteachers.com. Now, there's other things on the site that you have to pay for, but I always look for the free stuff. I did a Google search for friendship, found these great cards, and they're just conversation starters that you can have with your children. For instance, card number 1 says, "Why do you think it's important to have friends?" And it starts out with very basic questions. And as you go through the cards, they get deeper and deeper. Like this one right here, friends help each other. Think about someone you are friends with or would like to be friends with. What are some ways that you could help that person? Right here. And then the very last one, I found the very last one very good too. It says, "A new student has come to your class. make a list of things you could do to start a friendship with this person. Well, these are all conversation starters. Mom and Dad, I encourage you, just as we were told, just to listen to your kids talk about what friendship is and the importance of friends to them. Well, I have another activity that I've done this before when I taught kindergarten. And so it's a really great sensory activity. We only did it like once or twice a year because, well, we all know that Lucky Charms are not exactly healthy for you. So don't even look at the ingredients. But what you do is you pour out a bowl of Lucky Charms. Right here it is. You see all the Lucky Charms coming out. Make sure each child has their own little Lucky Charm bowl. And then what we do is we sort them. It's like a sensory activity. We sort them. And I have this little sheet of paper here. And we talk about each one. And when we find all the hearts, we talk about kindness. When we find the stars, we talk about loyalty and the teamwork with the little horseshoe. And we probably eat some along the way, I'm sure. And so I just went and looked through mine and I put them in my little muffin tin right here. You can see I started out with the little hearts. And I had my own little bowl. And so I just digging through this cereal, and I'm sure that, I'm sure we're gonna eat some. Like I said, this is something that we only do once or twice a year. You could even do it with fruit, with making your own chart right here and put grapes and anything that's little, those little persimmon things, and any kind of fruit that you can put on apple slices, orange slices, and then just talk about these things. Not only is this talking about being a good friend, but it also helps us, our children, be aware of how important kindness is and loyalty, teamwork and encouragement, how important sharing is and how important it is to smile at our friends and to have fun with our friends. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed this time that we've had together. I know that we're going to have a good time sorting through our Lucky Charms, and that you go to the site, see if you can find these cards. They are great conversation starters. Thank you for joining us. It's good to be your friend. Okay.
Sorry about that. Thank you very, very much for that talk. Carlito, did you hear that? I did. That was very good stuff. I love it. I'm glad that I saw my friend, Surfer Tim. He is a good friend of mine. Oh, really, huh? And from what they said, I pick a good friend. Yes, you did. I'm going to be kind to him. Oh, really? Okay. I'm going to play more with him, help him, and I know that he's going to teach me to surf. Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. So I hope that everybody was blessed with this 15-minute chat that we had. Such wonderful stuff that can really enhance all our families, our children, and more than anything, as well as we spoke today, our friendships. So don't forget, families, join us in two Tuesdays, August 11th at 7:30 for our last installment of this series that we've had. We're going to continue, but we are going to finish this installment 7:30. Don't forget to share with others and let them know about our family room. I hope that you enjoyed it. May you have a blessed day and may you enjoy the rest of the week. Carlito, can we say bye? Yes, bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. See you all later. Have a blessed day.